Alright, so welcome to part 2 of the How to Clutch series. And of course, as you've seen in part 1, all the standard features of the shifter and the gauges and everything. Part 2, we're going to look at the footwork to it all. So pay attention to the footwork. This is where it kind of gets tricky because you don't get to see the camera too much, but just just pay attention to it. It's rather simple, but once you get it mentally, you'll be able to do it bodily, and it'll work out for you guys. So enjoy part 2. Okay, so down here we have our pedals. Okay, we have our accelerator, brake, clutch, and this thing right here, it just moves the steering wheel, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so the pattern, it's all about the pattern. When you're upshifting, the pattern is simple. It's simply clutch, clutch, and that's the pattern. Okay, so it's going to be all together. It's going to be clutch, neutral, clutch, shift, and that's it. Clutch, neutral, clutch, shift. From there, that's the up. So whenever you're going up, it's clutch, neutral, clutch, shift. Okay, so it's just 2 times on the clutch. When you're downshifting, it's going to be clutch, neutral, rev, clutch, shift. Okay, clutch, neutral, rev, clutch, shift. Now, in the very beginning, you don't have to be like super fast with it. It's not like clutch, clutch. It's not like that. Okay. Now there is real time. This is more of the real time kind of speed that I go. Just depending on the situation. If I'm cruising through and it's whatever, then yeah, I can take my time on it. But if I have to like kind of move fast on it because there's the conditions have changed, maybe there's a stop, yellow, it turned yellow or whatever, and I got to kind of step on the brake a little bit quicker. This is pretty much the real speed of it all. Okay, so upshift, it's downshift, it's okay. But when you're starting out, you can go slower. Okay. Let's put the pattern on the screen. It's going to be like this, okay? It's simple. Going back up here, kind of, it's basically this, right? It's for upshifting. It's clutch, neutral, clutch, shift. Okay? It's clutch, neutral, clutch, shift. That's up. Okay, now if I'm going back down, it's clutch, neutral, rev, clutch, shift. Okay, so that's the idea. Let's put on. Let's slow it down, okay? So basically, it's this: clutch, neutral. That's all at the same time. I know it's more words than anything, but it's basically at the same time. Clutch, neutral is all one move. So, clutch, neutral, clutch, shift. It's all one move. So when you're thinking of a pattern, it's more of 1, 2, 1, 2, and that seems to be the pattern. Okay, so clutch, neutral, clutch, shift. Now the down, when you're climbing back down the ladder, when you're downshifting, obviously there's a little hiccup in that rhythm. Okay, so it's clutch, neutral, that's all one move. Rev, clutch, shift, that's another move. So it's kind of like 3. Okay, so the first one, upshifting, is 1, 2. Okay, downshifting is 1, 2, 3. That's the rhythm. Okay. You can start going slow, but eventually kind of speed it up, to where it's becoming a fluid motion. One more time: upshifting, clutch, neutral, clutch, shift. Okay, clutch, neutral, clutch, shift. Downshifting, clutch, neutral, rev, clutch, shift. Clutch, neutral, rev, clutch, shift. Okay, say it a couple more times. I know you're sitting in your seat right now. Say it a couple more times, and begin to commit that to memory. Make your body do it. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So, quick tip for you guys in regards to double clutching is the key is the clutch. What happens is if you let it go too fast, you stall out, and if you don't time it just right, you're not going to get a smooth transition. Okay, so this is just a demonstration in regards to like how much the clutch, or how much everything's just dependent on the clutch alone. Okay, right now I'm gonna put it into second gear, release the brake, Okay, now what's going to happen is I have my foot on the brake, I have my foot in the clutch. Okay, now what happens is, I don't know if you're going to be able to, you know, see this on the film, but you hear it? The truck wants to take off. You know, it's meeting at a point where, you know, it just wants to start taking, right there. It wants to take off. So that's the catch. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and lead out, and I'm not going to use any acceleration, just the clutch. Okay, so here's my foot. It's off the gas pedal or the accelerator, and as you can tell, I'm starting to get out of here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to meet it with putting some, you know, acceleration on it, and then that's how we have a smooth transition. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stop, and I'm going to show you what a bad transition is. Okay. So right now it's on second gear. I have my foot in the brake. I'm going to release my foot off the brake. I'm going to let the clutch out fast. This is what happens. You have the stall, the dreaded stall.
Oh.
Now everybody knows you're a rookie. Anyways, all right. So let's go ahead and get started. Second gear, raising RPM to 15. Shift. Right now I'm in third gear, raising RPM to 15. Shift. Split her up because I know I'm going to fifth. RPM's at 15. Shift. RPM's almost at 15. Going to sixth gear. Shift. RPM's almost at 15. I need to catch speed because I'm on the freeway. Okay, 15. Shift. 7th gear, I'm going to take it all the way to RPM 17, which is going to be about 55 miles an hour, which is the high end for 7th gear. Right now I'm at 50 miles and climbing. $55 miles an hour, shift. Alright, and that's how we do it. Okay, so I'm going to start preparing to downshift and make my exit. Quite possibly, let's see. Yeah, alright, here we go. So I'm about to make my exit, I put my turn signal on. I'm going to go ahead and turn on Jake brake, put it on medium. Lowering RPM to 10, I'm in 8th gear right now. Now I'm in 7th. Lower RPM. Down to 10. Downshift. Now whenever I lower it down to 10 RPM, when I hit the accelerator to give it RPM, I only want to go to about 15. Okay, so I'm in 6th gear right now. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this hill. I see the stop sign. Lower to 10, 5th gear. Okay, get ready, lower to 10, 4th gear. Last one, 3rd gear, and I can pretty much stop here. I'm on an incline, so now what I'm going to do, prepare myself, put into 2nd gear, and here's the part that we want to do what we just practiced, which means basically let the clutch out to where it wants to grab. Right now it wants to grab. So I'm going to keep it here, and the moment that I'm clear, I'm going to go ahead and let my foot off the brake, and the truck will start to climb. Will start to move. Once it starts to move, I'll meet it with some acceleration, and we should have a smooth transition.
out of route, drive back.
Okay, so this concludes our part 2 of the video. I hope you guys have been, learning something so far. This is a real in-depth look at double clutch, and the purpose of it was to kind of give you guys all the aspects, the angles, the different demonstrations, all that kind of stuff. So I hope you guys have really, enjoyed that and have learned something from it. Stay tuned, part 3. Part 3 is all the kind of the excess. I have a couple, pointers, some tips, and other things, hopefully will help sharpen you guys up a little bit. So stay tuned, part 3 on the way.